Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Road to Recovery. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin. So, for the first time ever, we've kind of seen growth. GDP is leveling out, and we are actually seeing a GDP increase. Although whether or not there's any actual recovery to be had yet, we have yet to see. Alright. As it stands, we've been working on paying off our debts. And we're doing pretty good at that. We still have about 275 to go. And I'm hoping at the start of the next year we can fully begin nationalizing some sectors. Right now we're seeing some development, 657. We're kind of getting back up there. Company tax increased. Yeah, we don't care. I'm not really one who cares much about party policy. Alright. God, Social Security costs me so fucking much. Falling estimate. Robotics and artificial limbs, I'm sure. Alright. And in the meantime, we're sitting here with a lot of problems on hand. See, stock market tanked pretty badly, but that's okay. 17.49%. Meanwhile, if we have a little look at inflation here, 20. Aborted as usual. We are actually gaining because the value of our currency is increasing so dramatically. Leave it to an economic crisis to increase the value of our currency, huh? Last hour of the Salim was the other days of insurrections. I see. Treaty, yes, getting drunk among friends in the third place. This creations. That's concerning. I should consider, like, banning alcohol. Prohibition. Well. We're working on it. Rate of urbanization's pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna go to the comparative maps. Alright. So, I now have to ask. Energy. There's got to be a way to, like, check people's oil exports or something. World info. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm looking at Kenya. Nope, it's just straight nothing. Okay, Kenya produces nothing. Good to know. South Sudan. They have pretty decent production. Okay. It's good to know again. Then the final country. Uganda. Zeros across the board. Okay. I really need to get my hands on South Sudan then. Extra oil production. Although first, obviously, the acquisition of the remaining fuel shares is now top priority these days. Alright. Of course, this is going to cost me 809 billion. So that's why first things first, we have the highest priority of paying off our debt. Then I can take 800 billion in debt simply for the purposes of, you know, fixing things. Alright. What's in the news? Let's turn the page from devastating productivity and open up a new path. The IGA Director General. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we're actually, I feel like we're getting some growth. Yeah, 831. It's pretty stationary right now. I think the growth I was getting, I wiped out when I increased company tax. Which is to be expected. It's okay right now. We're not horribly bleeding out anymore GDP. So we're stable. And again, I mentioned demolish stock rates, which actually kind of works in my favor. If I were to say, I don't know, want to buy out some industries, like the cereal industry. Still 443 billion, but hey.
You know full well.
Good. Glad I've got the Secret Service still backing me. They're useful. Alright, so it's now November 20th. Hmm. 800 billion equals... just under 20% of GDP. Okay. So, come December 10th, I will officially go with the nationalization. Budget cost is 809.5 billion. Certain loss of profitability to acquire stars. Yep. Right. This is expensive, but like I said, I'm hoping I can use this to start reducing the tax burden and actually promote some growth. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. December 5th. 5 days. 3 days. 2 days. 24 hours. So be it. Alright. That just wiped out all of my fucking budget there. That's okay. War has been declared. A Pakistani-India conflict. Do we still have a refugee camp? Well, I think that's where I put the refugee camp. But, I may need one. Because... yeah. This kind of war is very likely to create a lot of refugees. This is a very populous region. Oh my. Yeah. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I can't really afford to build refugee camps right now. The nationalization is going through finally. Double vision, yo. Yeah, I'm getting that too. That excess can't be real. Like, that excess is incorrect. Right? Total is... yeah. $2.695 million. 1.7 million. Yeah, it's a pretty sizable deficit. Of course, that's fine. It's all mostly going to go away come January 1st, which is the plan. Reset everything, and then I can figure out what I need to do. We'll have our income, and I'll have some better up-to-date stats. Unhealthy housing situation. 3867, that's good, that's increasing. We used to be at 3830 before. President of Djibouti, sure, we can meet with you. You have strategic interest to me. Debt reimbursement now making up 44% of our economy. No surprise there. I kind of expected this We are taking out significantly massive loans. Ultimately, we still have pretty good interest rates, but that's okay. Gonna be a little bit to pay down. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright. This we can handle. This we can handle. Now, let's have a quick little look here. 540,000. Excellent. So that's an extra 100 billion we're bringing in. Primaries have just begun, yes, of course. I will run. The people love me. Budget surplus is pretty high up until that whole debt recalculation ran.
My fellow citizens, it is after intense reflection and multiple consultations that I decided to run for president. Once again, I ask you to grant me the honor of leading the destiny of our nation.
I'm doing pretty good. The value of the state's increasing. Alright, so, unfortunately we are paying now 908 billion in debt reimbursements per year. Which seems about right. Does it though? We only have about $1 trillion in debt, so should we be paying that much in debt reimbursement? Or is that just the plan for the income? I have to assume that's the plan for the income, to maintain our interest rate or something. I don't know. We have a lot of fucking problems with that, though. Alright. It's a good start, though. We've now got much more of the energy industry under our control. And the profits are raking in. Alright. Electricity. Profits, none. That's impressive, actually. I mean, I guess each one of these generates their own profits, maybe? Yeah, just for the Great Nationalization, okay. Just the Great Nationalization. Profits being 18 billion, yeah. Okay, noted. I should see about nationalizing the nuclear electricity sector, considering we built the fucking reactor. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't produce coal. Oh well. Okay, we've got that going for us now at least. Productivity index, 21. Okay. So yeah, we pretty much have to wait out until the first quarter, because with this much debt dragging us down, there's literally nothing we can do. The first quarter is kind of important, though, because that's going to reduce our debt significantly. Because right now, we have an excess of, you know, what is this? 7% of the GDP? 7 times 38 is a lot. Like 263 million? Or whatever. That's pretty good. 263 billion. Give or take. Which is about 1/3 of our debt. Like, we can pay this off in a year. Alright? Yeah. The profit from the nationalized sectors is really helping. Especially since donations from other countries has dropped like 20%. Yeah. Alright. And as we reimburse the debt from that, we'll eventually be able to nationalize the cereal sector, which is very important to do in my eyes. Because that's like our primary crop, right? It's, that's important to have. So in addition, since we're now in 2020, I'm going to go to the economy here. I actually now have a ledger on my fucking left screen here, where I look at, you know, the various things. So The things I'm paying attention to right now is how much aluminum we produce. Good. We produce 1,836 aluminum. That is up from 1,623 last year. Alright. In addition, I'm paying attention to coffee. 315,630. I don't know what the fuck I was just clicking. Alright, well, oh, and the world map's gone. Very good. Game. Game. Oh, I know, I'll fix it probably. Yeah, there we go. Force it to re-render everything. Okay. So, whatever the hell I was doing, I don't know. In addition, I was looking at colza, which I didn't record the coffee down, damn. 193. Holy fuck. 740. That is excellent. That is excellent. In 2019, it was 164,480. 164,480. It is now, as we see here, 193,740. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So, proves nationalization is working. The coffee sector, which I haven't nationalized, I'm just using as my, I suppose, guinea pig. 315,630. So a growth of 1,000. Less than, actually. No, 1,300, sorry. Growth of about 1,300 in the coffee sector. That's pretty poor. Considering it's, you know, private. Now is the time for me to be scooping up these industries. And, getting a hold of them. We're not ready to take on another 400 billion in deficit, thank you, or debt. That is not something we can handle. In the meantime, how's the value of the currency? Inflation minus 17.41. Good. I'm hoping for a almost return to normality. And hopefully, like, I'd really like, you know, 10 cents on the dollar even. That'd be really something. A large number, of course. Why didn't you just ask? Care of the refugees. Yeah, I have no problem. Bring, you know, refugees in. Army construction. I'm actually going to put the refugee camp basically right next to the city. Hair loss molecule, good for them. And the reason is, well, I assume there's a refugee train that's now heading towards me or something. Hard to say. Either way. Mikael, move attack, Ethiopia, Tigray. Yep. Either way, it's gonna bring in help. India and Pakistan going at it. That is something. Please actually bring me something useful today. You haven't gotten me something at all. Trying to discover his fiber optics. Good for them. Alright. Inflation good. Pretty sizable excess. The fact that the excess is increasing a lot is good. We still have, you know, God knows 900 billion in debt here, but we're playing it cool for now. Just gotta play it cool, me. Play cool. Yep. Okay. And taxation. Alright. This isn't too bad. Here's the problem, like, look how little the tax on large fortunes actually gets me. The only two major tax schemes is the VAT and the inheritance. I really wish there was a way, like, I could just tell this force the refugee camp to remain open longer. Alright, the election's officially begun. We'll see. These guys are way a ways out, probably. I'll have to construct another one shortly. I'm hoping to try and repopulate the city. There's actually no one who lives there. 80% of the vote. Yep. That's why you keep me around. You may hate me, but you gotta admit, I do damn good work. Alright. Not bad. Excess continues to grow. April 1st, we're gonna see what we really have here. And how much debt we managed to pay off. Scandal. Yuck. Not sure what there was to have a scandal about, but... Alright. We're financially capable of taking in refugees, so I don't mind. I mean, most of them will end up immigrating here anyway, so works out favorably. Yep. 121 billion cash surplus. Excellent. Although I severely doubt that that was enough to get rid of all my debt. I have some problems believing that. As usual. See, the fact that there's debt reimbursement still on the budget tells me that my debt screen's lying. Our economy is dynamic, yep. As I said, we're getting increased growth here. Interesting, the degree of nationalization. Although I don't think we should... I'm debating whether or not we should... Maybe privatizing's the right idea. I don't know. It's hard to say. Cereals is a big industry. It produces a lot of profits. That's why I want in on it. Like, we can see just how much friggin' nationalizing the energy industry is helping. It's helping a ton. Aluminum. Let's do a check on that, actually. No. Sales. Aluminum. 1935. Alright, so it's still expanding. Production is still expanding. Good. And what about the people working? That's my next question. Manpower 367. I have no idea. I assume there's supposed to be a K in that bracket there, but we'll see. There's an increase to production. Alright. See, I have trouble believing I have zero debt. As long as debt reimbursement remains in my budget. I can tell I have debt. Okay, for 17 days, we need to build another one then. Okay. I hate that I have to basically redo this. There. Just to get them over here. Alright. Humanitarian and public finance. That's something. So, I've constructed a subway and tram thing. Whatever the hell that is. I don't get the roads are jammed thing anymore, so I guess it worked. I don't know. I have no idea, really. All I know is I can't really do many public works projects right now. Oh well. We're on the road to recovery. We have slower and steady growth. This was bound. I knew this was bound to happen eventually, just as a result of, you know, having 100% growth in like the first year. I was just hoping to try and get, you know, enough to alleviate the eventual damage it would cause. And I think we've done it. 700. It's increasing. Farming, 933. That's actually really good. That's not going up at all. Farming GDP is barely moving, but the industry GDP is skyrocketing. That is what I like to see. As a side note, in our industry, it's not cement, building, housing, and roadway construction. They're actually hiring people. 75 billion nationalize? Deal. We saw what a beast this thing became. 8% of our GDP. And you know what? I plan to turn it into that again. It's a good sector, it's profitable, and I can turn it right over. It's gonna be good. Alright, thank you everybody for watching today. We're making good progress, and things are definitely improving. The nationalization strategy appears to be working pretty well for growth, as I managed to nationalize the correct sectors. And we're getting a fuckload of budget right now, although I'm overtaxing like hell. I definitely need to reduce taxes at some point. We're working on it. What's my key interest rate? Still 20% good. I want to try and keep inflation down. If inflation is being reduced, then we're going to be in pretty good shape. Because we have growth and negative inflation. That is the best possible scenario for me right now. Best possible scenario. Why the fuck am I friendly with Egypt? You guys used to hate me. Political party center-left. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh. I'm left-wing. So when people start, like, putting right-wing parties in, they like me less. And when they elect, say, a left-wing party, they like me more. Interesting. At least that's what I think that is. I can't really predict beyond that. That's the only thing I can really notice to change. Maybe it's because I took in their refugees. That seems pretty reasonable, I'd think. Yeah. India, Pakistan, though. Like, New Delhi. Ruined. There are gonna be so many refugees. Like... Yeah, they're all filling up. It's not going to be long before they overflow. Eventually I'll be needed to, you know, take in refugees, which I already am. I think these are Syrian, though. Which is fine. Don't mind. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, folks. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely host, Galvin, signing off.